Hi friends, welcome back to another video. This week I'm gonna do something super different, for me at least. Alright, and so that is that this week I think I'm going to go back to basics, and I'm just gonna have this fun little feature space full of these plants from Chew Me Plans. So, and you can acquire these on her website, but I'm just gonna, okay, I've already changed my mind. Okay, the idea though was that I'm, really gonna have a minimal sticker kind of week. And I think that idea I can stick to. I love that hanging plant. And I kind of want to go back to some of the older ideas that I used to do. I don't know why I said ideas. Some of the older style of spreads that I used to do, I want this here so it can go right over the Amuse meeting, where it's like a lot of highlighter and color coding, because I thought that the color coding last week actually worked very, very well. I was pleasantly surprised. Let's see, I want this here. Also, I just need to say this. Thank you, Roberta, for reminding me to actually do my tour stickers. I have been meaning to do that, as y'all know, 4 months, and I finally did it. Yay! Also, I don't know if she is listening, but Heather, thank you for reminding. Oh, I'm gonna need all the space on Sunday. Okay, I want to do Wednesday, I think. For reminding me to do my planner photos, because that also was a struggle. I think, alright, we're gonna grab, as always, a little notepad. This one is from Create with Mandy, and I think first things first, I just want to check out, I've got some Zig pens that I bought. Are my lights flashing? I don't think so. I just want to see how these compare. Ooh. They're very wet pens, right? So but I just want to see how they compare to the colors in the spread, because like this pink and blue would actually be really fun to sort of like offset colors, because they're in the back. I don't want to just use green. I think that would be a little boring, but I might use other colors as well. So I think maybe, if I did the pink and the blue and the green, because what you can do, right, with the zigs is you can just highlight like that. So I could still use them as highlighters. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I definitely want to buy more of these though in the future. The bottom's not a brush pen, right? Yeah, it's just a regular pen. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to color code immediately. So we're going to color these ones in pink, and I'll go in and fix the little side details in a moment. Pink, then gray, then blue. And obviously the elements on the side don't actually mean anything, but like in terms of priority, top priority, and errands, I would cover them up with like whiteout or something, but I just don't care anymore. And what I'm thinking is that I could go back to December. No, I'm just kidding. I could go back to what I used to do was along the top, and I did this last week too as well, I just alternate the colors, and I feel like it adds a lot. So I'm thinking I'll just start with blue and just do like this dramatic little swoosh. Oh hey, Ramadan begins on Saturday. That's fun. Then we'll do pink. No, this one's pink. I just think like it's just a fun little scribble. It's impossible to mess up, except I just messed it up. But it's impossible to like really mess it up forever. You can see how like I just go in and I add a little bit of extra sort of length to it. Easy peasy. So now, let's see. We're going to look at the calendar, because the calendar tells me when I have book tours and certain publication dates as well, but mostly just tours. So, what I also like to do, I didn't do it this week, but I like to just use the color of the day as the highlighter for that day. So, let's look. Okay. So, on Tuesday, yes, Tuesday, I have a tour. So, I'm just going to do a quick little scribble there and then put this tour sticker right on top of it. And then when we do the after the pen together, because I think we're going to do that again this time. And this one is a different one. Then I can go in and write in all of the details about what the book is, etc. Oh, okay. That looks a little weird, so I'm just going to add a little on the side. There we go. I'm actually going to do that there too, because I just don't like how it has like this blank spot. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay. Anything else happening this week? I think there's book club on Saturday. No, there's something else on Saturday, but that doesn't go in this planner. Okay, so technically speaking, this is the end of this spread before the pen. All right, so it looks, I mean, okay, honestly, in my opinion, it looks super boring. Just because of, you know, the nature of nature, just of like how we're doing it. It's boring, right? There's no pen in it. It's just blank and empty, but it's full of potential. So on Wednesday, I have a tour for a magic steeped in poison, which is seriously such a good book. So basically, it is a epic young adult fantasy novel based on sort of like Chinese history. I also need to note here that I need to, so these, for the record, for my system, these colors are meaningless. These colors mean nothing, they're just cute and pretty and I like them. But I need to make magic steeped in poison watercolor, because I want to do that. It's not for this week, but it's for next week. It's for, I think it's April 6th. I think that's the day that I have to have that done by, and I've been putting it off. But it's so good. And there's the sequel is coming out. All I remember is that Venom is in the title. The other one I'm on is Four Aunties and a Wedding. So this is the sequel to Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutanto. And a wedding. And it's just laugh out loud funny. And I love just sort of her writing style and how, you know, how true to sort of her experience she is, because she based the characters off of her aunties. But yeah, so those are two books that I'm on tours for. What we're gonna do, take a drink of water. All right, so let's get back to it. So what I can tell you is I know a fair amount of things are not happening today that I thought were going to happen today, which means that they're probably going to happen tomorrow. Now, let me make sure. Yeah, I'm in frame. All right, cool. So, little dot, easy peasy. I'm just going to check. Are we bleeding through? No. Great. Okay. So, one thing that I really wanted to do that I know I'm not going to do today is edit the podcast. So, I do a rough edit, as y'all know. I cut out all the parts where we start talking about weird things. And then upload. We upload it to our Google Drive. Which means that I believe that means that there's a podcast going up this Friday. Is there a podcast up last Friday? Oops. Oh god, I don't even know. Let me just do a quick check. We're on Spotify. We're gonna go to Spotify real fast and search. You can see how often I've searched professionally planned. That went up March 18th. So, it went up this week? Oh yeah, because this is this week. Okay, great. So, we're gonna grab the little gray marker. So that goes up at either 3 or 4. I don't know. I'm just gonna put a little dot there. But professionally planned is a podcast if you want to listen to me and also to Caitlin at the same time. But this is our 3rd episode. We go into it's a hodgepodge, honestly. We're talking about a number of things, including but not limited to, like, you know, how to be a better ally, you know, kind of a little bit of burnout, just sort of like being tired and mental health. It's just sort of a hodgepodge, honestly. So I need to edit the podcast and upload to Google Drive. I need to film my Passion Planner monthly set up for April, because it's almost April and I haven't been using the monthly setup in my Writosaurus, so I'm just not gonna make it, which is fine. But for this monthly, it was actually really helpful just to sort of see when tours were and when meetings were, what I wanted to order, what I wanted to read. So actually, just a quick thing. Check. Finished that one last night. Okay. Film. So edit the podcast. Film Passion Planner monthly. Well, let's see. So this is on Friday, April 1st. Shoot. Oh, I can spin this. So this is April Playbookers. Challenge starts. So that's a book club, sort of. It's kind of a club. There's buddy reads, but it is, you know, it's a competition to sort of read certain things, and, you know, we work with a team. I haven't been doing the best at it in any way, shape, or form, but we're doing our best. Film plan with me's. So this is going to be fun because I can just put the dot. The dots are so nice. It makes it look like I tried so hard, and I really didn't. You were here. I didn't. We're going to film a PP Weekly, and we're going to film a Writosaurus. And I like that it's dual-ended. I like that the colors match. Sometimes they don't match, and sometimes that annoys me. It's like, it all depends on what it is, because is this the way that this goes? No, it goes in that way. Okay, let's see. So obviously this isn't gonna get all the way filled in, because usually at the end of the day, I'll write in sort of like what I was reading and things like that. Feed post toads. Oh yeah, I never did that. I should probably do that. Okay. But it is also Share Sunday, so on Amuse Designs, we always share anyone who's been using our stickers this week, which is part of, I'd say, one of my favorite things that we do each week. Then, another thing is book photos. So what do we have this week? I know for a fact I finally have to do 4 Aunties in a Wedding, because we're doing a book tour. Like, I have to actually take a photo of the book. We're also going to be returning Stitch's harness to the pet store and exchanging it for a larger size, because we thought the 20-pound cat harness would be enough for him, and it wasn't. He's too big. He also was not a fan of being put in the harness, which is normal for him. Okay. Shoot, I did not read that much this week, which is, that's fine. It also helps that this week is the end of the month, and so at the end of the month everyone usually posts like the favorite books that they read this month and what they want to read next month, so it's not too bad. I do need to ask, I have a feeling that there's a Zoom meeting this weekend that I just don't know about. So we're gonna do T-bar and TBR, which is my favorite thing of the month. I just put a stack of books in front of my T-bar. Okay, T-bar and TBR. We need to do my NetGalley TBR because honestly, May is out of control. I have 17 books that I have to read before May. And like, given how many books I read this last week, I have no idea how that's gonna work out. I also want to do my audio TBR. I've been listening to Yerba Buena by Nina LaCour, I think her last name is, but I've just been getting lost in it, and I think it's just because it's very character driven, and so if I space out, I can't use the plot to sort of figure out where you know, everything is at in the story. I'm gonna put that on my list though. Listen to Yerba Buena. And I think what I might do as well is email for a Yerba Buena widget, just because I'm trying so hard, but like I think it might be better if I restarted. Let's see. Okay, so that is Sunday. I also need to take planner photos. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space here in case I think of something else to put on that list, because I usually do. But I need to take my planner photos. I already have my before the pens. But I might make a tiny list here too, because I always forget to like actually take a photo of my PP dailies. I think there's just one this week. And then I've got my passion planner after the pen, which since it's a Sunday start, that means that on Saturday, like on Sunday, I'm usually done, so I can just take the photo for it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna put this under content creation. So I need to do my April TBR. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that today. And it's going to be in my bullet journal. I also need to do my stats if possible. I won't be able to do that until Thursday night at the soonest, but we're gonna film April, shoot, not April, March. There's no fixing that one, except with whiteout, which I love. I literally, the Bic whiteout is my favorite. Film March reading stats. So all I do there is I just note how many books I read, the genres that they were in, the like gender of the authors, if they had any LGBTQ focus, if the authors are BIPOC, all sorts of things. Let's see. This is I am actually going to be able to review a document from Micah. So Micah is somebody that I hired to just do like a social media audit of my account, just because I want to know what I'm doing wrong and what I could be, what I'm doing that is good, just because like I don't have a lot of time, and so I want to make sure that I'm using it to the best of my ability. let's see what else is happening. Other things are happening. Yeah, I need to write bio. I'm doing an Instagram live with someone. Her name's Hannah. She actually won my giveaway today, which was a complete coincidence. But she wants me to write a little bio for it for a graphic. I also wanted to, where is it? I don't know where I want to write this, but I want to make some Canva templates so I can share those on my feed. And just because I think it would be cool to have like branding. I don't know. It's just something I like. I've never tried to do it before, so like, who knows? I also don't know what I'm reading. Magic Steeped in Poison watercolor. I also need to learn how to watercolor. That's another thing entirely. Okay, I'm just trying to think. Let's say Monday night, okay? I'm telling you on the internet, I'm gonna practice watercolor. I got a book by Jessica Mack. We promote her on the podcast, but I need to practice. Okay. And I would say that I might actually write in this one because the focus on Sunday is definitely content. And I know for a fact that like y'all know basically the first dot of every day is whatever I'm posting on Instagram that day. So obviously these two are taken. I already know what I'm posting that day because it is the first day of the month. On the first, I always do T-bar and TBR. So that's easy. Well, admittedly, I'm wondering right now how many tours did I sign up for this month? Couldn't tell you. Okay. And really quick, I'm just gonna look at the photos in my phone that I have yet to post. So on my Instagram, you can kind of see a little bit, oh my god, how I alternate between the formats. So I usually do I'll do like my weekly or Writosaurus, Passion Planner, and then daily, and then bullet journal. So I already have a few of these. I think that I definitely want to post my March cover page. I might make it a little flip through so that you can swipe to see both. Because I've heard, the internet has told me that swiping is good. So we're going to do that on Tuesday. It's going to be, so this is going to be my March Bujo cover and TBR. Okay, awesome. Now, I have not actually said, I'm going to put Writosaurus after the pen on here, but I don't usually actually do the Writosaurus after the pen until Monday. Okay. So let's check. I use this app. It's called Planoly. And so that's what I use to schedule my Bookstagram photos, just because those captions are like super, yeah, I have nothing in here. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little dot here. I'll figure that out eventually. Let's see. I guess I'll do my the Writosaurus before the pen this day. And maybe this one will be the Passion Planner before the pen. I'm all over the place. I need to figure out what I'm gonna post on Sunday. I feel like something like cozy Sunday. I'm just gonna say cozy Sunday reading vibes. That's what you're getting. on Sunday. And, you know, I think that's perfectly fine. I think that's, honestly, I think that's a good choice. And then I'm just going to put read. Don't know what I'm reading, but I'm reading something. Look at that Sunday. That Sunday looks so dang good. Okay. So we've got Resource before the pen, Passion Planner before the pen. Got the Bujo. I'm going to do PP Daily after the pen. I've got a couple of those sitting around. And then we're going to get into the, I think the Rhinosaurus midweek. And I think I'm going to actually split my Passion Planner for this week into a midweek, so you get one on each side. Just because if I feel like if I'm running low on content, that's what I do. I usually split it. Or if I really, really like the spread, which is the case with this one, like I want it on my feed for a while. Okay, this is Amuse. Some things I do want to add to here. Also, again, I don't care about the personal and work. I just write everything down here. So I want to experiment with clear paper. And I also want to decide which listings are going to get clear paper, because it doesn't make sense for all of them, but it does make sense for some of them. Okay, then I have a whole bunch of design work that I need to do. I'm trying to think of what I want to do, because this is really super blank. I think it might make the most sense. First of all, I need to set a freaking release date. Ugh. But it might make the most sense to just have... Oh, well, it's actually kind of fun. Okay, so what I'm thinking is of doing... Like, this might be a terrible idea. I just like how it goes along with the colors. Yeah, you can see, like, I'm pushing fairly hard for that, so you're definitely getting some bleedage. And I'm just gonna put a bunch of dots. Wish I had thought of this before I took that photo. It's fine. I don't actually care. Yeah. Okay. So, things that I want / need to design this week is our board games sheet. I'm telling you everything we're doing now, so that way you know if somebody else does it, either we had the same idea or they copied us. We had the same idea. Obviously, they didn't copy us. I want to do lavender because I was walking into Trader Joe's today and I just got really inspired by it. Also want to do some farmers market bouquets. Again, I'm limited here by like my actual artistic ability. Oh, you know what? I just had let me finish writing this down. I was thinking like what if I made Wordle stickers? Like, so you could just like little things and you could just put it in and then mark what you did. That, I don't know if people are over Wordle yet. Like, I still do it every day, but I also do every puzzle every day. Okay, then I want to work on our Pride florals because heck yeah, we're doing Pride florals. And then I had another idea. Let me see. Did I write them all down? That would have been smart. Would have been real smart. Okay. Well, if they're written down, they're not written down here. I was thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna write Wordle tracker. I think we could get like 8. Well, it depends on how big they are. We might be able to get like 2 weeks worth or something on a single. And if you don't play every day, then, you know, it might actually work out. Let's see. Here. What's nice is that the second I, you know, put one thing in, I can go in, I always skip a line, and then I can just write in whatever's next. So like, this is, you know, like completely and utterly off the cuff. Like, I didn't know what I was really sort of getting into when I started this. But like, okay. I feel like there's a new Planners and Wine episode on Friday, but I can't be sure. It's hard to tell because I'm in their Patreon, or I'm a patron of theirs, so I never know when the episodes actually come out. I just know when we get early access. All right. And I do think that I need to do some Reels planning for Bookstagram, because I have not posted a Reel on there forever. And if you don't post Reels, you don't grow. Okay. Oh, and then I need a little dot down here. Like, look how cute this is. Ooh. Yeah, and they don't have to all be aligned, right? All my dots are not going to end up on the same things every time. That's just not how it works. But I think that this looks dang cute. All right, I'm going to put the lids back on these. I should probably just like order more furikake zigs after this, because like, I'm not saying I'm obsessed, but I'm kind of obsessed. All right, so if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and let me know down below if you like it, seeing me fill in my spread at least partially. And as always, happy planning.